The third letter in Revelation 2 is to the church in Pergamum. This was a city about 50 miles north of Smyrna, the northernmost of the seven cities. It was a prominent city in Asia Minor, and it was known, for one thing, as a producer of animal skins that were to be used as writing material. Because Pergamum dominated the market for this, the skins were named after the city. Pergaminum in Latin, and perchamin in French, and parchment in English. The city had numerous temples. The largest were for Zeus, and there was a big one for the emperor, and one for Asclepius, the god of healing. It also had some Christians. So Jesus writes to them, "These are the words of him who has this sharp, double-edged sword." Here, that was the description of Jesus that we were given in chapter 1. He has a sharp, double-edged sword in his mouth, probably symbolizing his words. And he tells these people, "I know where you live, where Satan has his throne." This might be referring to any of the major temples in the city. The adversary had a power base in Pergamum. It was not an easy place for Christians to live. But Christ praises them. "Yet you remain true to my name. You did not renounce your faith in me, not even in the days of Antipas, my faithful witness, who was put to death in your city where Satan lives." We don't know anything else about Antipas, just that he was killed for his faith in Jesus. He was faithful. The other Christians in the city were faithful too. They knew that they could be killed too, but they did not renounce their allegiance for Christ. They were good. Nevertheless, Jesus says, "I have a few things against you. There are some among you who hold to the teaching of Balaam, who taught Balak to entice the Israelites to sin so that they ate food sacrificed to idols and committed sexual immorality." This refers to the Old Testament story in Numbers 25. Balak, the king of Moab, had hired Balaam to curse Israel. Balaam could not pronounce a curse, but he worked with Balak to bring curses on Israel in a different way. He had the Moabite women entice the Israelites to sin and to participate in the Moabite pagan religions. Something like that was apparently happening to some of the Christians in Pergamum. They were eating food sacrificed to idols. We read about a similar thing in Paul's letter to the Corinthians. They were hedging their bets, as it were, keeping one foot in pagan society to reap some of the social benefits, and keeping one foot in the church to get the benefits Christ was offering. But Christ wasn't happy with that. He wants our undivided attention, our complete loyalty. He doesn't want us consorting with the enemy, trying to blend in with the people of the city of the adversary. He gave his all for us, and we are to give our all to him.